Hi guys, Veronica here, and today we're back with more LarryBoy and the Emperor of Envy. So let's not waste any more time. A short while later, Chief Crosswell arrived at the classroom. "I understand the milk money bandit is ready to be taken to jail," he said. "As soon as he is done at the blackboard," LarryBoy responded. The bandit was at the board, writing, "I will not steal milk money," 1,000 times. Yeah, that can hurt somebody's hand, like give their hand cramps, like if they have to write that sentence like so many times. I mean, 1,000 times? They must be exaggerating. "A fitting punishment for his crime," the chief said. "And now, my work here is done," said LarryBoy. He jumped out the window, tripping on the seal again, and fell onto the lawn. "I meant to do that," the hero said as he popped back up. Then LarryBoy hopped into the LarryMobile and sped off toward his secret hideout. Soon, the video phone in the LarryMobile began chirping. "Hello, Archie," said LarryBoy. Archibald, LarryBoy's assistant, manservant, and technical wizard, appeared on the video screen. Okay, first of all, that seems like an impressive resume for this Archibald person. I mean, assistant, manservant, and technical wizard, really? And plus, they say video phone because this was before Skype and FaceTime came along. I mean, look at this is right there. Yeah, he's right there. "Well done, LarryBoy," Archibald said. "I monitored the whole thing from the Larry Cave. You did splendidly." "Thank you," said LarryBoy. "However, you may wish to be more careful jumping through windows." "Yeah. I think my mask throws off my depth perception." "Well, never mind that now. I called to remind you of tonight's superhero class." "Tonight? But tonight is a classic double feature night at the movies." "Well," said Archibald, "what do you think is more important, attending movies or school?" "But the movies are Attack of the Rotten Tomato plus Salad Wars Franken-Celery Strikes Back," exclaimed LarryBoy. "Really? You would pay to go see those movies? I mean, seriously. Attack of the Rotten Tomato or whatever, and then the Franken-Celery one? I mean, dude, they're probably like these B movies. Like a B movie sort of type thing, like Sharknado. I mean, for real? I mean, I'd settle for horror movies. Well, anyways, that's not important right now. I mean, I would choose school over that, at the very least. Archibald glared at LarryBoy through the screen. Okay. "I'm on my way to school. Over and out." Our hero spun his roadster around and zoomed down the street. Something like that. I notice it's getting dark in here, and we're about to move on to the next chapter, so one moment. So here we are in Chapter 3. LarryBoy raced down the hallway of the Bolingbroke Community College, stopping in front of a door with a big sign that read, "Superhero 101, the basics of being super." "Here it is," LarryBoy mumbled to himself. "I hope I'm not too late." No, I hope I'm not late. That's what he said. Our hero stuck his head inside the doorway. The classroom was filled with superheroes, all sitting and facing the front. Bok Choy, the professor, stood in the front of the class. LarryBoy slipped in, hoping not to be noticed. Unfortunately, he also tripped over the North superhero's backpack and toppled over a chair. "Let me interrupt class with a riddle," said Bok Choy. "What do these three things have in common? An overdue library book, a school bus that is behind schedule, and a LarryBoy." "What the cucumber in the back like to guess?" Sputtered LarryBoy. "They are all late," pronounced his teacher. "Okay, yeah, great job. Great job, teacher. Making LarryBoy look like a stupid idiot in front of his classmates. I mean, so what if he's late? It's not like he's been late all the time." "Well, I don't know. Well, what does LarryBoy have to say to that?" "Oh, I was about to read it upside down." "That's a good riddle," LarryBoy said. "What's black, white, and red all over?" Bok Choy took a deep breath and stared at LarryBoy. "Sorry, I was trying to slip in unnoticed." "Slip in unnoticed?" Bok Choy asked. "A large cucumber dressed in yellow, sporting a big purple cape, and bumping into chairs in the back row? It's a wonder you were noticed at all. Take your seat, and try not to be late again." "Yeah, make him more like a stupid idiot in front of the class. Great. Teacher of the year, guys." "Okay." LarryBoy slipped into a chair. Bok Choy resumed his lecture. Did I say that right? LarryBoy slipped into a chair. Bok Choy resumed his lecture. They sound the same. They rhyme. Sorry, guys. As I was saying, envy is a dangerous thing, especially to a superhero. Let's look at this chart showing the effects of envy on the super body. LarryBoy looked at the superhero sitting next to him. He was a decorated apple dressed in red, white, and blue. The headdress covering his head had two small wings attached. He also had a marvelous round shield that was painted blue with a big white A in the middle. "Psst," whispered LarryBoy. "Howdy, I'm LarryBoy from Bumbleberg. Who are you?" "American Pie, defender of truth, justice, and vitamin A," American Pie whispered back. "I'm from Tiggly Town." "No, Tiggity Town." "Oh, whatever. So what's the answer to your riddle?" "Okay, first of all, who let Captain America into this book? I mean, look, doesn't he totally remind you of Captain America? And plus, I too would like to know the riddle that LarryBoy just said earlier. What's it called? Oh, what's black, white, and red all over?" So tell us, LarryBoy, what's the answer to your riddle? "Oh, that's easy. A LarryBoy chapter book." "It's black, it's white, it's red all over." I was thinking the color red, but then in this book it says red, like R-E-A-D. Oh yeah, I get it. But wait, isn't that breaking fourth wall? Obviously American Pie doesn't get it, and... Okay, never mind, LarryBoy said. "Hey, I sure like the wings on your head. Can you fly?" "Nope," said the captain. "But they do make me look cool." "Nifty," said LarryBoy. Moving right along, Bok Choy urged with authority as he cleared his throat to demand more attention. "I want you all to take out your superhero handbooks and turn to section 20, paragraph 14, line 30. "Psst," LarryBoy whispered to American Pie. "Can I look on with you? I left my superhero handbook in my glove compartment." "Sure," said his neighbor. "Okay, I just want to say that American Pie in this book, it's like every time I hear that phrase, I'm thinking of the movie American Pie, but it's like, it's a superhero named American Pie. Just saying. The book says, a heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones." Read Bok Choy. "Envy, also known as jealousy, eats away at you from the inside. It is an evil to avoid. LarryBoy couldn't concentrate. He kept staring at American Pie's shield. "That's a really nifty shield," he whispered. "Thanks," American Pie whispered back. "Can I hold it for a minute?" asked our hero. "Okay," said the pie. "Just be very careful." Okay, just letting y'all know, I have a feeling that the word nifty is going to be used throughout this entire book. I just have a feeling. LarryBoy took the shield. It was heavier than it looked. "Neato," said LarryBoy. "There's only one cure for envy," Bok Choy continued with his lecture. "You must learn to be happy with the things you already have. Instead of wishing you had your neighbor's car, be grateful for your own car. Instead of desiring your neighbor's cat, think of how happy you are with your own dog." "What if I don't have a dog?" asked the Scarlet Tomato. "I was just using that as an example," explained Bok Choy. "My neighbor has a dog," said the tomato, "but I don't." Bok Choy sighed. "What do you have?" asked the teacher. "A goldfish? Can you be content with that?" "Sure, it's a pretty good goldfish." "Alright then," the teacher continued. "Remember, a content heart is a healthy heart." Repeat that, heroes. "A content heart is a healthy heart," the class members repeated, except for LarryBoy. He was busy playing with the shield. LarryBoy lifted the disc up and down, playing with the weight in his hands. "Psst," he whispered. "I bet you can throw the shield about a mile." "Perhaps," agreed American Pie, "but not in here." "It would make a great frisbee," LarryBoy said as he pretended to throw the shield like a frisbee. "Be careful," hissed American Pie. "Don't worry," said LarryBoy. "I'm always careful." Whoops! LarryBoy wasn't holding on tightly enough. The shield flew around the room, careened off one wall only to ricochet off another. "What's going on?" demanded Bok Choy. "Look out!" shouted Electromelon. "My shield!" yelled American Pie. "Ah!" screamed Bok Choy as the shield bounced to the front of the room, heading straight for him. Okay, Bok Choy might not have screamed like a girl, but just saying. He raised the superhero handbook to block the flying disc. The shield skimmed over the edge of the book and shot through Bok Choy's head, giving him a flat top. The whole class stared at their instructor for a moment. Finally, Bok Choy broke the silence. "Class, it looks like LarryBoy is more interested in a different lesson," he said. "It seems he would rather practice being a barber." "Oops," said LarryBoy. By the way, if he was given a flat top, then his head wouldn't look like this, but kind of sort of like this, cut off. Kind of sort of. Alright guys, that was chapters 2 and 3 of LarryBoy and the Emperor of Envy. I hope you enjoyed this reading so far, and I plan to do more videos in the future, like in regards to this and the other LarryBoy chapter books. So be sure to like and comment and or subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. And as always, this is Whatsoever Critic signing out. LarryBoy's in timeout because he threw a shield at the teacher. Yeah, right.